think about the perspective of, do I want to watch somebody that I've never heard of, where there's no fans screaming and he's not really celebrating that much because, there's nobody there. You know what I mean? It's kind of like, damn, I don't really remember the fight. There's not much impact on it anymore.
Yeah, you do have to. I'm tracking now. You do. Yeah, you got to
capitalize on your stars.
Those fights. Yeah, because that's what you got to do.
100%. And that's where I'm coming from. Is like, this is a fantastic historical fight, and play on the story of it right now. You know what I mean? And not just GSP and Khabib. I'm talking the BMF title. Do that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Bring Conor back. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Have some fucking fun with your, roster. Because Sean O'Malley is a riot in the cage by himself. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because he's a fucking entertainer. Bring Nate Diaz back. But put fucking...
There's a bunch of dudes, too.
That's what I'm saying. Shabazian. Put Shabazian in. That fucking dude... Superhero. Yes. Cater? I don't know how to say his last name. Kattar. I love the way he fights. We would love to fucking have you on, dude. I don't know if they listen to our podcast. Fuck, I'm being an arrogant asshole. Whatever. But yeah, anyways. I really do think that's healthy, bro. You know what I'm saying? For the UFC. It's not cheap. Because it's like, dude, you gotta pay the bills, Dana. You know what I mean? And I think that's the move, bro. So what do you think about the whole Khabib Gaethje thing?
Who wins?
What's your prediction?
What do I got? It'll be fun for sure to watch. I think
because you have more of a wrestling experience and I have more of a jiu-jitsu experience, and that's what's so cool about our perspective is we both have that combatives experience in the military. But you come from a different background than I come from. But you've done it for a fuck ton longer than I have.
I think Khabib takes Gaethje down.
You do?
He does everybody else, yeah. The difference is Gaethje might be able to get up, right?
Why, though?
Why might he be able to get up?
Why does he have the upper hand on Khabib in his discipline?
It's just what's been shown, right?
Sure.
With Khabib, it's a different level of wrestling.
Well, I think both of us understand that Khabib has, I think, a little bit more of a, and it's weird to fucking draw that back from Rocky, but he has more of that like Russian fucking black and white routine fucking ingrained. You know what I'm saying? Like, and Gaethje, I think, has more of like a Donald Cerrone mentality, where he's willing to fucking get in the weeds, and it doesn't matter if he knows or not, he's gonna fucking make a decision. You know what I'm saying?
Yes. Yeah.
And that's just my own fucking assumptions. Obviously, I don't know shit. Like, I don't fucking know these people by any means. I'm just basing it off what I fucking can assume. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I don't know for a fact that that's, a reality, but when I'm fucking putting my money on somebody, I like to fucking create a story in my head, I guess.
Yeah, create whatever you want, I guess. But I think Khabib's got a higher level of wrestling for sure.
I agree. But do you hear what I'm saying? Like, thinking about his background, like his dad, and like the story that they make, you know what I mean? You can easily draw that conclusion that he's always had a firm hand, regardless. You know what I'm saying? Like he lived with his dad. You know what I mean? Yeah. Gaethje he's a grown ass man. You know what I mean? Living his own life. He's definitely disciplined, but he's, I think, a little bit more free spirited. You know what I'm saying?
The culture's different.
Yeah, 100%. That's what I'm trying to say. Yeah. Our culture is 100% different, and he comes from a different mentality, a different walk of life, man. 100%. He's the fucking, I think.
That being said, I think Gaethje beats him up.
You think so?
Yes.
I'm going American all the way.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's the difference. Is Gaethje's going to be able to stand up.
He's got the heart.
He's going to figure out the takedowns. And
Dude.
fucking Khabib gets
That's
hit. Khabib gets hit.
Habib lost his dad, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm just thinking from like a fucking motivation perspective, though. You know what I'm saying? Like that motherfucker.
But if he didn't want, he wouldn't sign a fight if he wasn't ready to fight. If he
100%. I know that. I'm just saying, dude. Again, you're very much like from a analytical fucking martial arts perspective.
Yeah.
I'm from a like look at the human being, what the fuck is going on with them perspective. You know what I mean?
Yeah, right. But even him being a human, if he wasn't ready to.
Oh, absolutely.
Fight,
I'm saying that's fucking that's a reason to fucking bet on Habib. You know what I mean? His dad, that fucking, he's motivated as fuck. And that's what I'm saying.
he wants that GSP fight. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And that's what I'm saying,
Because that was his dad always saying he wanted to see him fight GSP.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, right.
That's what I'm saying.
I think Gaethje
though.
figures him out. I think he already has him figured out.
Yeah. And I think Gaethje has the understanding.
Definitely get taken down by him.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's willing to go. Like I said, bro, he's willing to go in the weeds, bro. That's the difference. I love Gaethje.
I think the longer it goes,
And
the more
I
it
hope
goes
he-
in Gaethje's favor.
Didn't he fucking whip? Didn't he fucking fight Donald Cerrone and whip his ass?
Who's that?
Gaethje? Or was it the
Yeah,
opposite?
sometime. I'm sure they fought. I don't remember the last time.
Let's look it up real quick because I don't want to sound like an idiot. Gaethje versus Cerrone. Yeah, Gaethje won that fight by knockout in the first round.
What year was that?
Last year, September 2019. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that, and I hope like he doesn't fucking. God damn it, Justin Gaethje is so fucking underappreciated, bro. He whooped fucking Donald Cerrone's ass in the first round, bro.
Yeah, Donald Cerrone's been getting beat up lately.
Oh, absolutely, and I'm just saying that I'm respecting the fact that is a legend right there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I hope he fucking takes that as a compliment of me comparing him to Donald Cerrone. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I think he's way above Donald. Donald Cerrone was never champ.
Sure. And I'm gaining. That's what I'm saying. I'm being fucking humbled right now, respecting the fuck out of Justin Gaethje, man.
Oh, dude, yeah.
He needs to be respected. Like,
Dude, that fucking Ferguson fight was insane.
Yes, I'm gonna watch that again. We're gonna watch that after this.
That's a fight that's easily watched once a year.
Yeah, it's comparable to the Rory McDonald, fucking Robbie Lawler fight.
Yeah, for sure.
Colby Covington and
Usman?
yeah,
That's
dude,
a good
that was a
fight.
fucking awesome fight. Anyways, sorry, but yes, dude, I fucking love Justin Gaethje, and I'm glad that you're talking about it because, or that we're talking about the fact that he's underappreciated. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Because
It's a hard fight.
it's gonna inspire more people to fucking bet on him, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean that's kind of where a lot of people's heads go when they watch fighting. You know what I mean? Trying to
some people.
Sure, and some people. Jeremy and I fucking love betting on the fights, man. It's fun to have a little bit of skin in the game, you know.
But I never will.
Oh, really?
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, no.
Why don't you like betting on the fights?
I don't like gambling at all.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I like my money. I like eating.
Yeah, touche. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. I've literally never fucking won a significant amount of money, so it's like,
Dude,
yeah.
that would crush me.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'd
It's
be
like,
so fucking pissed.
oh,
I
yeah.
wouldn't sleep.
oh, yeah. Hey, man, I just learned a lesson. We love fighting too much. I don't have to fucking bet on it. Too smart to fucking bet on fighting. We can just fucking be impactful on talking about the fights. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can promote the fuck out of these dudes. We'll make money doing that. Fuck it. I'm not going to keep betting on them.
Yeah.
Well, we're never going to get sponsored by a fucking
But Jeremy makes a
MyBookie
shitload
or...
of money all the time.
Yeah, touche. He does. We're just not gamblers now. I just taught myself a lesson. I'm like, fuck, why am I wasting my money? Hey, fuck it, whatever.
Yeah, it is.
Whatever, it's funny. But yeah, anyways, Justin Gaethje, I hope he fucking wins, man.
I'm
Because
excited, dude. Although they're gonna have for sure there will be countdowns.
Huh?
There'll be
Oh yeah, the
countdowns.
UFC embeddeds.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm excited to see the whole build of the story. Because I definitely know that they're already recording Khabib right now, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's already cameras around him. There's already cameras around Justin. talking right now as we speak.
Probably
right this second.
Right now.
Yep. Anyways,
Whoa.
and we could fucking reach out to Justin because he lives out here in Colorado.
Uh-huh.
And because we know Brandon Gertz, he's homies with Justin.
We got a sweet table.
Yeah, we do. And Brandon fucking smokes open. Like, he's sponsored by a fucking CBD company. Justin, I know, is sponsored by CBD. Mm-hmm. So if they want to fucking come try some New View stuff, they're more than welcome. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So I think that would be cool, man. And for me personally, man, I really feel like when I have like a personal attachment to, a fighter, it's way more fun, man. Really. Because then you you fucking have more of an understanding on why you're fucking rooting for him. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? It's just like, I like seeing fucking The Antidote, Eric Grant.
Yeah.
He's on LFA. He's now signed on LFA.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, and that's so cool, man, because he's an OG person that we've interviewed.
Yeah.
And Brandon Gertz, if he gets a fight with Bellator, or not if, when he fights again with Bellator, I'm saying if fucking COVID's gonna end all of sports other than UFC, which is not the case. Bellator will be back, but yeah, I just saying we have a huge network, and I don't know. I think it's
bare knuckle.
Yeah, dude. Fucking Caleb Harris and Jason Knight.
Hell yeah.
Fuck yeah, dude. Dude, that guy is fucking scary.
Dude, I love those.
Jason
movies.
the Kid Knight.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, bro. I can't wait for Bare Knuckle to come back. What does that sound?
No idea. That's very strange.
Check.
It sounds like the AC I turned off. Feels like the AC I turned off. I turned the AC back on somehow?
Yeah. Well.
Just pause. I guess just pause and edit.
No, it's all good. Just Joe Rogan fucking stands up in the middle of his podcast and goes and grabs shit. I hate to fucking continually compare us to the greatest podcast on all podcasts, but I have to, right? Go run and go turn that shit off. Huh? It's not even on? Oh, there it is. Boom, baby. All right. Back to the fucking show. Sorry. Hey, that was a nice little fucking refresh, though. You know what I'm saying?
No.
Huh?
My brain.
What's wrong with your brain?
Nobody knows why that turned on in the first place.
Oh, really?
No, I switched it off, and then I switched it back to where it was, and it turned off.
Oh, it was a ghost. Definitely.
Well, yeah. Remember how many fucking times we would hear crazy footsteps above us? And we live on the top floor.
Holy fucking shit! Yeah, now that you're saying it.
I came back 2 months in Iowa. I came back and I had never heard it. Haven't heard it since.
Wow, that's weird.
Yeah, Jeremy doesn't remember the last time he heard it. Fucking strange.
Yeah, maybe it was birds.
We need a Ouija. Let's film a Ouija right here.
I just almost fucking got sick.
Don't get sick, dude.
Oh, thinking about demons and shit.
You don't have to talk to demons.
Who are we going to talk to? I feel like a Ouija is on my...
Angels.
Oh, we're going to reach out to the Angel of Elvis? Oh, God. Whoa.
Viva!
Went to the same song. What's your second go-to Elvis song?
I ain't nothing but a hound
Thank you.
dog.
Fuck yeah. Crying all the time. You ain't nothing but a hound dog. Well, you ain't never caught a rabbit. You ain't no friend of mine.
There it is.
Well, you said you... Dude, that's the first fucking song my grandma ever fucking taught me how to sing as a kid.
Really?
Yeah. I was fucking 2 years old when I was singing Elvis.
Fuck yeah.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah.
I wish I could fucking pull up old videos of that shit, because that's cool.
That is cool. I like that.
Yeah. I've been singing since I was a little baby, bro.
Every time he would come on the radio, Elvis.
Yeah.
Right? I wouldn't even know. My dad would be like, "Hey, who is this?" And I'd know if he asked me that. I just knew. The King.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Even if I didn't know, I just knew if the question came to me.
Yeah.
It was the answer was
Sure.
it was the King.
I didn't know who your dad just asked you, so that you had that auditory cue of listen, who's talking?
Hey, who is this? The King.
Yep, the King.
Fucking
He would
boy.
only ask you when Elvis was playing.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
That's funny. Yeah. But
Or
yeah.
Bruce, the boss, when I got older, it had to be fucking,
Yeah.
when you can tell the
Springsteen.
difference. The boss.
The boss. That's crazy that
Kennedy.
that's his nickname.
The boss?
The boss, yeah.
That's there's a reason.
Really?
Yeah, because he never had it was always Bruce Springsteen and the E Street Band, right? They weren't. It was so the band would always kind of change. He was like a boss to his band. Yeah.
That's funny.
So his
He's
band
king
would call him
shit.
the boss.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's
he
the
is
boss.
king shit of the E Street Band.
Right.
Yeah, the boss. What's up, boss? That's so cool, bro. That's probably where that phrase comes from.
Possibly.
How's it going, boss? You know
No,
what I mean?
that's a prison thing.
Oh, you think?
No, I know.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, you know?
Cops, yeah. Well, prison guards will tell you that.
Oh, really?
Yeah. If you ever got someone coming at you saying boss a lot, there's a good chance they spent time in prison.
Yeah. Oh, think of the Green Mile. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's one of my favorite. And Shawshank Redemption. Oh shit,
Because
bro.
they call the guards that. Hey, boss.
Yeah, hey boss. Yeah, fuck you. Fuck me. I just learned a lesson. Lots of learning lessons today.
That's
Fucking
never
awesome.
a bad thing.
No, and that's cool. I should fucking crave that. It's good shit because I know stuff too. You know what I mean?
Fuck yeah.
Anyways, moving on. We have tabs. Good tabs. You want to try to say his name?
No.
Oh, Kazmat Shimov. And you laugh because I might be right.
Well, so what's the headline of that?
I just think he's
They're trying-
interesting,
Well,
bro.
they're trying to get him another fight. Quick.
Who did he just fight and beat?
I don't know the names.
Darcy choke Vic. He won in a freaking rear naked choke a week ago.
He took it on 11 days after his fight.
Yeah, like a week, and then 3 days. 3 days ago he fought. Mm-hmm. Yeah. On
It was
Fat
the
Island.
quickest turnaround UFC history.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so I guess they're trying to get him another one like that.
Yeah. I don't know who he fought. Here, we're pulling it up right now. You can hear this, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know if our listeners can hear this, but
Oh, okay. So, I don't know.
Shamaev. Kazmat. I said his first name right.
Cosmonaut.
Kazmat.
Cosmonaut. The Russian cosmonauts.
I don't know, brother.
brother.
If somebody's injured, just tell me. I'm gonna smash everybody.
Well, it's just that fireless fighting.
He's
Fireless
playing-
fighting? Style of fighting.
Yeah. It's low energy.
Super low energy.
Yeah, you're conserving your fucking energy and using your body as a fucking tool. 100%. And he understands that. That's why he's comparing himself to Khabib and using the same phrases as him, because it's the same fucking fight style.
Is he doing that on purpose, or is that just
Oh.
how they both were? Just the region.
You think?
Yeah, for sure.
Smash.
Yeah, it's just how they say the word. That's how they pronounce their A's.
I know,
Right.
but the phrase "smash" though, you know what I'm saying? Like, is
Yeah,
that a
it
fucking?
could be a wrestling. I mean, it
don't know.
is what he's doing.
It's similar enough to where we can fucking point it
If
out.
he starts saying number one bullshit,
yeah,
yeah,
exactly. That's what I'm saying. I think he's kind of playing on the fact that maybe other fans are like, "Oh, a new Khabib," you know what I mean? Because that's what people are
Could there
pointing
be
out.
a new anyone else? What if there was a Connor like that?
I think fucking the Stranable, what the fuck his name is, tried really hard. The fucking Sam's Club Connor.
You have to win.
Oh
have to
yeah,
win.
yeah, but he's way smaller than Connor.
What,
He's
he fight like 30s?
he's like fucking 115s, bro. Maybe 125. Like he's like a little Henry Cejudo.
There's
dude.
no dude 115.
I know, I'm just being an asshole. But he's legit like he's a little fucking leprechaun. Like I'm not trying to be an asshole, but he
No,
is
they were
a
trying to get rid of that
small dude.
division anyways.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. It's like it's not that entertaining to watch. Really, like I'm not trying to be an asshole. I'm all for sport, but when you're like, it's like flicking and fucking. They're like little fucking kids. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I was a freshman and 135 pounds. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
And I'm not trying to come from a fucking egotistical standpoint. That's why they were trying to get rid of it. You know what I mean?
They almost did.
Yeah. And then I'm not trying to, like I said, man, I feel like I'm being an asshole, but it's there's a reason. Fucking that dude's fully capable of fucking putting on another 20 pounds. Go work out more.
Yeah, but he's like 5'4".
Sure, but I'm saying like that would be more entertaining to watch as a fight.
Oh.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's why they would get rid of that weight class. I'm looking from a business standpoint. Like,
they weren't making money.
Yeah, that's why I'm trying to say that.
I think they're probably still looking for a way to get rid of it.
Yeah, I mean, they're trying to really, I think Triple C is because he was an Olympic athlete and because he can play on the competition of it.
Yeah, he had to make up that persona.
Yeah, and it works.
To save the division.
How
for how long?
Exactly. What other fucking persona? What other character can you create in that division? You know what I mean?
Yeah, who's the guy?
Yeah, DJ.
The champ now is he's probably got a character to him. I forget his name, but he's from, I want to say, probably Africa. I just saw him riding water buffaloes in my head.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there's a video of him riding water buffaloes from somewhere.
And maybe we're not.
He's cool as shit too.
Hey, and maybe
And he stomped Joseph Benavidez.
Yeah.
Stomped him.
I'm gonna fucking back up. Really, because like I don't think that division is dead yet. I really don't. I think Cejudo is really fucking trying to build that, and there's a massive opportunity there, bro. You know what I mean? For them to make money again in that division. Mm-hmm. So I retract my statement. I don't think that there's no money in it, and I enjoy watching their fights because I do enjoy the fucking competition of it. It's not just all about the fucking entertainment side of it. You know what I mean? Uh-huh. So, fuck what I said. I'm an idiot. Anyways, what is his actual name? The Stranimal. Stranimal? I don't know how to say his name. Oh, fuck. Kurt, I'm just gonna type in wannabe. Oh, this is so bad. Wannabe Connor.
Oh, the Sam's Club Connor? Is that what you called him? I didn't even know there was one.
Dude, I fucking hate that. That's why he's James Gallagher. Yep, James Gallagher. Dude, that's who we were trying to find. Another comparison for Connor with the whole Khabib thing.
Makes me want to watch Shameless.
James Gallagher. Mm-hmm. Yeah. No, but that's his name, the Stranimal. I don't know how to fucking say his fight name. But anyway, sorry, getting in the weeds again. I really like that Kazmat dude though. And who has the belt right now in the welterweight division?
Oh, I don't know. That'd be one to look up.
I
mean, I definitely know.
I know who it is. Welterweight champion UFC. Oh, Usman. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So Usman, who's fucking welterweight division? Who's next for that dude, man? You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Welterweight UFC rankings. There we go. Ooh.
You're throwing him a top 10 guy right now?
I'm looking top 20. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Because there's still some good names in the top 20, top 15. Yeah. I think him and Robbie Lawler would be a good fight.
Yeah, if Lawler is taking fights.
I
haven't seen him fight in a long time.
Oh, fucking him and Donald Cerrone. I mean, if Dana's trying to freaking build this dude up, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's kind of a gatekeeper. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And he's still active. You know, if Donald Cerrone doesn't want to fucking take the challenge, then you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Kind of fucking bow out, dude.
I think he did just take a fight. I don't know with who though.
Oh, I'm not trying to say that Donald Cerrone's done by any means, dude.
No.
He's on a 3-fight losing streak.
He
just lost to Anthony Pettis, I think.
No, Anthony Pettis is in Bellator.
No. Anthony Pettis is in the UFC. He was in the Bellator. He was in Bellator. Anthony Pettis?
I don't think he's in the UFC anymore.
It says right here, decision, his last fight.
With
No.
Cowboy?
Yeah, Cowboy and Anthony Pettis. Anthony
Why the
Pettis
fuck
just beat.
can I not think of that?
That was one that I watched by myself too.
Oh.
Yeah, bro. We fucking. See what I'm saying? Like, it's hard to fucking remember these fights if we don't watch them together.
Yeah.
Because you remember certain shit and I remember certain shit, and it's like, oh fuck, I feel
trying to figure
stupid.
out why the fuck I wanted to say he just had a Bellator debut.
Anthony Pettis?
Mm-hmm.
Am I wrong?
No, I have no idea. I can't find anything.
Yeah, because I'm looking at the fucking MMA world rankings right now, and it shows Donald Cerrone is on a 3-fight losing streak. Most recently, Anthony Pettis, Conor McGregor, and then Justin Gaethje.
I might be thinking of his brother Sergio.
Because Conor's comeback was Don Cerrone. Remember?
His what?
Conor's comeback
Yeah,
was Cerrone.
That's why I'm like, man, I don't really care to see Cerrone fight again.
Well, and that's what I'm saying. Cerrone has only so many chances, and I think that's the fight for him. Because Khamzat Chimaev, I don't know. Jesus, I heard it before. I'm going to work on it. Khamzat Chimaev, he's 20th right now in the MMA world rankings, and Donald Cerrone is 18th. So I feel like from a money standpoint and from a story standpoint,
right,
that's the fight, bro. You know what I mean?
Yes.
And then I think if he beats Don Cerrone, then he kind of tweaks Robbie Lawler's interest.
Yeah, that's a fun fight.
This is Jesse from the Infinity Sports Podcast.
And this is Sully.
Make sure to download the latest episode.
You can find the Infinity Sports Podcast on iTunes, Spotify, Stitcher, pretty much anywhere podcasts exist.
This is Wayne G., host of Infinity Sports, the best sports podcast in the country. Catch us on the RTF Sports Network Tuesdays and Thursdays at 1 p.m. If you aren't already listening to us,
it'd be a lot cooler if you did.
Hey, RTF Sports Network fanatics. This is Matt Benz with Benzi's Bit. If you like power rankings and off-the-wall fantasy football breakdowns, make sure to tune in at 2 p.m. Eastern on Fridays. I'll make sure to give you a Midwest take on current events in the vast sports universe. Once again, that's Benzi's Bit, 2 p.m. Eastern every Friday on RTF Sports Network.
Are you sick of listening to podcasts where all you get is the same old guy whining, complaining, talking about his fantasy team and his favorite team? Well, I got a solution for you. This is Green Bay Greg from the Green Bay Greg Show, found on the RTF Network, Wednesdays, 2 p.m., 1 p.m. Central, Wednesday afternoon. So here's the thing. Eat lunch, slack off, take the rest of the day off. Green Bay Greg.
In times of need, this is what most insurance sounds like.
Thank you for holding. What's your policy number?
But when you have coverage from AAA, you've got insurance with 3 A's. And that sounds like this.
Thank you for calling AAA. Is everyone okay?
This is the sound of the savings you get on insurance. But this is the sound of AAA savings when you include a membership with your coverage. Insurance with AAA? That's service worth singing about.
Insurance.
So does your insurance sound like insurance? Or does it sound like insurance with AAA? A brand that's been helping members for over 100 years. Visit AAA.com/insurance for a free quote and save up to 20% on auto and home.
Red Sox fans have already heard it. The Boston Red Sox are world champions. This is the mental play. It's over. And the Kings have finally won it all. 8-7-10.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the best sports podcast on the planet. We are Triple Shot Sports. I am your host, Brandon Combs, joined as always by the Soup Boss, Chad Lounder. Chad, what's going on, buddy?
Not too bad, man. And, I'm trying to recover from my terrible outing there at the Great Debate yesterday, even though the judge in that thing was just horrible. He didn't even see that the other three contestants gave Soup Boss all the credit for their points. Man, it's no.
So we have a great show lined up for you guys. We are going to talk some MLB. We're going to talk NHL. We are going to argue a whole lot. We're going to give you guys our top 10 quarterbacks heading into the 2020 season. We are going to debate whether or not the MLB, whether or not the steroid era is more cheating than the Astros. We're going to debate, who belongs in the Hall of Fame, that type of stuff. We're going to yell at each other a whole lot tonight. You guys are going to yell at us a whole lot tonight. Definitely chime in.
ESPN's already starting to yell
comments. At you. Hey, listen, I still got that mute button, Soup Boss. You'll still be negative 50 like you were last night, buddy.
We had it all in the bag, man. I told everyone there's no chance I can win. If you know who we are, and we could have gone under the radar, and the winner gets to pump their own podcast. We could have had that in the bag. But I do have to say on a personal note, thank you very much, Mr. Combs. My daughter is in cheerleading, very first season. She's getting her whole outfit. She needs sponsors for it. Very first sponsor, my co-host right here. All the love, Mr. Combs, getting the bow, handing that over to her. So I'm so thankful for that. Thank you, sir.
The kids need sports now more than ever, for sure. It keeps them involved, keeps them active. Yep. So I'm happy to help any way that I can. Connor, what's going on, buddy? Glad to hear you listening. And you said you're joining from your hammock with your beer. So enjoy that beer. Drink one for me, buddy. Cheers to you. All right, so let's get this one started here. We got the NHL playoffs, man. They're ramping up. I gotta tell you, man, this NHL playoffs with this NCAA format is absolutely insane. I love it, man. I'm at work. I work from home, and I'm sitting in front of the computer, and I turn on at 11 o'clock, and I've got playoff hockey.
Yes,
like. I don't think I've gotten any work done. I hope my boss isn't listening right now, but I don't think I've really gotten any work done all week long. So
I'm so thankful my role was created by me in the leadership team. So I am my role. So I have it on my desk. I literally put it on my phone and I have it in my Google Pixel Buds. As long as I'm going at stuff, they come over, they can interrupt, they can talk to me. And a couple of them have been like, oh, because I live in Oklahoma City. They're like, oh, hockey. I'm like, yeah. It's the real playoffs right now. And they're like, okay, cool. Have a great day.
Rapid Dave, what's going on? Strikeout here, another show on RTF. Rapid Dave, man, I love watching this guy play some Fortnite during the day. He streams live on Facebook, and I'm at work. God, I really hope my boss isn't watching right now. But I'll be watching him play Fortnite, logging in, joking around. Yeah, it's a good time. It's a real good time. He's pretty damn good. I'm gonna hopefully win some duos with him here later on tonight if he's available.
Challenge.
So yeah, absolutely. And then this NCAA tournament, man, is absolutely phenomenal. I love it's hockey all day long. 11 a.m. to midnight, you have hockey, and I mean, other than the Blackhawks crapping all over themselves yesterday in the third period, man. It's just been fun to watch.
Well, they tied that 3-3, didn't they?
They tied it 3-3, and then I would say the Oilers beat the 6-3,
and I was like, "What happened?" I didn't get to see it. I was like, "What?"
Connor McDavid happened. Connor McDavid is ridiculous, man. That guy is all over the ice, and he just tore them up last night.
Yep, that's why he gets the commercials, and that's why he gets the attention. He deserves it. He's absolutely friggin' beast on that. But no, the playoffs, here's the only thing about the playoffs which actually concerned me as a Red Sox, as a Bruins fan. I don't even want to talk about the Red Sox. As a Bruins fan, the only thing that concerned me was the round robin aspect. It's almost similar to the NFL, where a lot of times we see either the 1 or 2 seed having that time off. actually hurts them. There's a rhythm aspect. Now, of course, we haven't had rhythm because of everything with COVID. So technically everyone's in this at the same pace. But the round robin thing, as a Bruins fan, I've just watched him. You talk about your Blackhawks crap in the bed halfway through third period. The Bruins have done nothing but take 2 gigantic dumps on the ice. Now, one was just, exhibition, but you could tell the other team was like, no, we're going to go out here, we're going to play. And then you go against the Flyers. This is a team that if you can get through it, you're going to face them probably near the end. And they just got absolutely destroyed. They didn't look good. In the thought process, some people are like, well, I mean, technically it counts for regular season, but it doesn't. But it just shows the energy the Bruins and a couple other teams have not shown on the round robin may be their own downfall, because the other teams that are in the playoffs right now, we've talked about it. They're playing at 110%. NHL playoff hockey is the greatest sport in the world, right next to World Cup soccer. We can debate that later. I don't even know what your feelings are on World Cup soccer. But, I mean, it's the same thing. People play nonstop, full force, and that's what they do. And these teams in the playoffs right now, they're playing for their lives. And some of these round-robin teams, it doesn't feel like that they get like, hey, you're only a couple days away from facing one of these teams that are already on full charge. So.
And that's what I was going to ask you. You think that these teams that are playing in the round robin, I think these teams coming out of these series, especially if you go to a 5-game series, you're all ramped up already. Yeah. You're ready to go. You're on fire. Moving. You got so much more momentum than these guys coming out of the round robin, who, like you said, are starting off really slow. So if the Bruins go out and they run into, let's say, who's playing really well, Carolina right now.
Oh, Carolina, I was just going to say, up 2-0, baby.
Stupid right now. I mean,
anyone that can make New York look stupid is amazing.
Yeah. Lundqvist looks like a high school goalie right now, though. He does not look very. Actually, you know what? I take that back. The Rangers look like a high school team. Lundqvist hasn't played too bad. The Rangers have been just dominated in that series.
He looks like a goalie that's his age. Let's be honest.
It's
getting time. They need to find his replacement, and there's nothing against it. There was a time that Patrick Waugh needed his replacement found. There's a time Dominic Hasek needed his replacement found. It's just the way it is. As a Bruins fan,
ruin one of our way or no ways, jerk.
Hey, fine. Hey, listen. This just means it's a teaser for later on. But listen, as a Bruins fan, we were very lucky that Tuukka was right there waiting after Timmy Thomas was gone. But no, 100%. I feel that these teams that are already ramped up, you could see the difference in that Flyers-Bruins game, for instance. The Flyers were coached to understand that this was a playoff game, even though it wasn't. That's what the way they played it. And they're going full charge. So it's going to come down to how good you're coaching, because even though the Rangers are getting their asses handed to them right now by the Hurricanes, they're still playing at a faster pace than the Bruins and about 3 or 4 other round-robin teams. They're already going at it. These round-robin teams have to play the way I've watched the Flyers play. They have to play as if it's the last game. Get yourself up to speed now. And that's a great thing about hockey. It's fast. It's brutal. This isn't, no offense, this isn't baseball where you can get ramped up, but it's a long game. You got to play a lot of chess. There's chess involved in hockey, but it happens that fast.
And Connor, you're not wrong. They're taking it easy right now. The Bruins are. The problem is that the Bruins are taking it easy on themselves, and that's going to hurt them. Those teams that start taking it easy in the round, when you're playing it, especially in the NHL, if you run into a team that's hot, you can get upset so much easier than you can in any other sport. This is, like I said it the other night, you could have every team in the NHL, you could have had every single team into these playoffs, and every single one had an equal opportunity to win the cup.
We saw it last year. Tampa Bay Lightning, President's Cup, #1 team. Every time a team played them, they said it was the hardest game they played all season, win, lose, or draw. They said by and far they could not believe how good this team was. You couldn't look at every line and not find just an ultimate strength, and finding a weakness by third line was a challenge. And what happened? First round of the playoffs last year, they walked in feeling like we deserved this 1 seed. They got swept. They didn't just lose. They got swept 4-0 by the 8 seed. This is a different ballpark. This is not the NFL. Even though I compared the whole round robin thing to them, it's still not the NFL. It's not the NBA. The fact of the matter is you see far more upsets in the NHL, and that's because they play at a completely different level. And if they're taking it easy on themselves, I agree with Mr. Combs here. Anyone thinking that the Bruins or any of the other round robin teams that are getting wiped off the ice right now are taking it easy on themselves, it's the opposite. they're fooling themselves thinking that they're going to have time to get ramped up.
I mean, you look at teams like was it Montreal? Montreal had no business being in any sort of playoff format the way that they played in the regular season. Neither did the Blackhawks, and both of those teams are in now, and they're both in series. They're both playing really well right now. They're both healthy.
I hate it. I hate it with Montreal. I hate seeing it, but you're right. Right now, I don't know if I would pick Montreal. I don't think I'd pick the Bruins in a 7-game series over Montreal, as much as I wanted to vomit saying those words. Yeah. They're playing like hell. It's funny. What you just said, these lower seeded teams almost can thank COVID. If it wasn't for COVID, we wouldn't have a chance.
Panthers with Bobrovsky.
Yeah.
If Bobrovsky gets hot, he could be the best goalie in the NHL when he's hot. Yeah. I mean, if he gets hot and he goes out there, the Florida might come out, and you might have a Florida Panthers Stanley Cup champion. It's possible.
You say it all the time. I think there's more to it, but you say one of the most important things is getting a hot goalie.
Hi, Eileen, what's going on? Thank you for joining us, Eileen. Appreciate all the love, the support. Make sure you smash that like button, share the hell out of this, get other people watching.
Now, with that said, though, you said that about the Panthers, but the Panthers lost to the Islanders today, so they're down 2-0. So he actually gave a 4 goal. So, but in the same sense, what you were saying is it's the truth. It's all about the hot goalie, and that's why with Lindquist, you got to look at his replacement, because there comes a point where no matter how good you are, you can't be
strikeout beer.
Yeah, baby, you can't. You get to a certain age, and this is funny, coming from a guy wearing a Tom Brady jersey. You get to a certain age, it doesn't matter how much you want it. It's hard to stay hot. And in NHL, those pucks are whizzing nonstop. Yeah. Rebounds, one after another. And your body, the ability to stay hot means that your reflexes are snapped quick. And at some point, they can't be. But that's 100%. It takes a hot goalie. It takes all of a sudden – when you play basketball and you shoot it and you can't seem to miss, and it's like it just seems like the hoop's so big. With hockey for these goalies, that's what it's like. It's like no matter what, they don't lose sight of the puck. They almost feel like they're faster than the puck, and that's crazy.
Alan, I think what you need to do is get a hold of Michael Buckheiser and tell him that you are the new poster boy. If all your comments are coming up RTF, hey, you are Mr. RTF. Make some money off of this, buddy.
Either make some money or don't make a bad mistake, though. Sponsors may be watching this. Uh-oh.
Hey, man, we got a bunch of shows watching us tonight. We're on the RTF radar today, baby.
Man, it must be all that great promotion.
Is that Dylan from On and Off the Field? Dylan's watching us, most likely.
I think they were trying to make sure, they wanted to come up and make sure that the great debate wasn't set up where I lost in the first round and you were just trying to be nice to them. Maybe it was the opposite of what we were doing. So,
hey, Dylan, what you need to do is you need to host the next great debate. Let me and my boy both be contestants on there so I can shut them up once and for all. Make them lose again. You got to
mute, Mike. You shut me up all the time.
I don't know what you're talking about. How do I shut you up all the time?
Just give you the damn mute button. Man, you're lucky you gave my daughter some money for her cheerleading today. I swear to God. You're about to see, for everyone listening, you are about to see a great debate in this show. I mean, we've got some stuff lined up here. I looked at this breakout, and I almost thought to you, Mr. Combs, I was like, we could almost cut this in half and still fill the 2 hour. We're going to be yelling. We're going to be crapping on each other. And I was just thinking, the comments that are about to come in, please like this, share it, get people on, because we need your comments, because I guarantee you, I know I've got something on one of my lists that we're about to come up that's going to make people upset, especially my Sports Soup family. Yeah. But I know you, Mr. Combs. I know you. There's something on your list that's going to make people lose their ever-loving minds.
There might be a couple things on my list that are going to make people lose their ever-loving minds, but we're going to get to that for sure. We're going to get that. Wayne.
I like watching minor leaguers do their podcast.
Wayne, whenever you have Jesse Bissonette on your podcast, you cannot call us minor leaguers. Come at me, Jesse.
You can't even say New Hampshire the right way. So get out here. You say, I'm from New Hampshire. No, Wayne. You can't talk like that. Listen, just because you get in second place all the time in the great debate and you can't get over the hump doesn't mean you got to knock other people a peg below you. We get it. You're mad. It's okay, buddy. It's okay. He'll live.
Yeah, it's all right. It's all right. He's just mad we're passing him and everything. That's all. Strikeout beer. Shots fired. You're damn right. Especially with Wayne G and those boys over there. That's for sure.
I don't know if that was a shot by Wayne as much as it was just a pathetic attempt.
Wow. Yeah, it's going to be one of them shows tonight, Dylan. You're going to want to stay tuned for sure.
Oh, man.
Absolutely. We're going to have a good one here. So in the NHL anyway, boss, who's disappointing you so far?
Well, I mean, other than the Bruins. I was just going to say the Bruins are a huge thing, and that's why I'm not trying to glance over here, but getting it on my other screen, the NHL is not working, so my phone's got to stay away from the mic. So people, as they see me going over here and doing this thing, listen, I think the Predators at first really disappointed me when their first showing against the Coyotes. Like, they looked horrible. They absolutely were flat. They were letting pucks go through the defensive end in the zone like it was nothing. They weren't covering in front of their goalie. Like, you need a hot goalie, but you need to protect him in the front. You got to own that crease. Don't let it get there. They were letting pucks come up and over two of their guys, like right over their thigh area, and a guy on Coyotes was just. It was an easy drop in. That's an alley oop in terms of basketball.
It's easier for your goalie to get hot too when your defense is playing well in front of him. If your defense ain't playing well in front of him, he's going to have a harder time being that hot goalie.
Exactly. He needs the ability to breathe in between some things and not just assume, because there's so much ricochets. Like, when someone puts it in front of the net, they got to worry it's coming off. It's not where they can see the other person on the other side coming. If you've got people on your own team that are off the mark, they have to worry, is that puck going to hit them? Is it going to hit a skate? So they're trying to analyze this one by one. And when they're looking at that and it just goes right by because the defenders aren't doing anything, I mean, that's easy. But they came back. They won today. Good for them. So that's a 1-1 series with the Predators. I kind of like the Predators. The reason I love them is the fans, which, of course, we don't have. But they had the Tennessee Titans out there doing the beer chug and all that stuff. Like, when you get the fans that involved, that's why I love hockey. But they went to another end. And then the other ones that I'm a little disappointed in is not because they're in a bad place, because the series tied 1-1, but the Blue Jackets had a chance to just put a chokehold on the Maple Leafs.
I watched that game earlier.
I mean, you're in Toronto. I know there's no fans, but you're in Canada. You're in that area. Like, you are up 1-0, and Columbus is, since they've come into this league, has been that league where people have said they show a flash. They've got potential. They've almost got it, and that's what this felt like. It was like they had a chance to put a chokehold on it. I do not like the Maple Leafs, so that's why it's even more for me. But I'm disappointed because they were so flat in this game. You showed as if you put all your energy into game one, and then you came out today like, well, that's all we needed. It was that we showed.
I'm laughing at the comments section right now. You got Alan says the Stars crapped the bed last night, and then Peasy said, "Nope, that was Brandon." And Peasy also says that this guy's mustache is on point.
This one, right here, baby.
Yeah, it's got to be at you, buddy.
It's got to be me. And I just trimmed it. I had the whole curl almost going, but that's one thing with the work. I have to be careful. They crapped the bed, but they're crapping the bed again in that game against. Listen, the Golden Knights.
If they were going to do another Peter Pan movie, someone sent this dude up for a hook.
I just watched that movie this past week with my kids. I love that movie. Hell yes, I love villains. I would sign up to be Hook any day.
Absolutely.
And I'm already bald underneath, so just like the movie Hook, I just put the wig on and look ridiculous.
Hey, there you go.
There you go. Got it.
No, look, for disappointments, for me it's the Rangers. I thought that the Rangers were one of those sneaky teams that, coming in healthy, they were going to be able to handle teams pretty easily, and they just have not looked good at all. I mean, they've just been flat. They've been outplayed the entire time by Carolina. Carolina looks really, really good, or the Rangers look really, really bad. I can't tell which one it is. Maybe it's a little bit of both, but for disappointed, I'm definitely disappointed in the Rangers. For impressing me so far has got to be the Blackhawks. Look, the Blackhawks were, I think we talked about the other day, they were like the second team from the bottom of the barrel to get into the
one game up. That was it.
Yeah, they were one game up, and they come out against a very talented team like Edmonton and put up 6 goals. And even last night, even though they had a bad third period, heading into the third period, they were coming back, man. The Blackhawks
3-3, right?
I mean, yeah, and if they if they keep playing the way they do, this is going to be a 5-game series. So they're definitely the ones that are impressing me so far because I expected them to play 3 games and go home.
Yeah, I'll agree with you on the impressing. Like the Blackhawks, that fight they had in Game 1 just absolutely shook the floor. And the fact that it took Edmonton that long to kind of wake up. Now, no, I'm sorry, man. I think they're going to – I don't know. They're playing so good, it's kind of hard to kind of speak against them in that aspect because you like it. But I think what we saw in Edmonton waking up there, it shows who they are. I think if they come out in Game 3 and take a chokehold on it, they'll kind of start to put the series away. But, I mean, like you said, they were 1 game above the last spot to get in there. That's fantastic. Yeah. On the Carolina one, though, I got to kind of disagree with you because even when the Bruins swept them last year, constantly, all the beat writers for WEI and Sports Hub up in the Boston area were constantly like, listen, this is why this Carolina team can give them a challenge. This is why. And they pieced it together. And I think part of it is because they used to be the Hartford Whalers, so there's this weird connection in the New England area to them. But I've got friends that live down in there, and they said, listen, there's gotten us involved. And they do these cool things when they win home games to get fans involved, where they play like dodgeball and all this stuff. But it got fans involved where they started to learn about the game. And they were coming back, and people that I know that just started watching hockey in the last 5 years were telling me about some stuff. And I was like, really? And I went back and looked, and I was like, line shifts and 2-line passes and defensive wall settings that went for quick rebounds out, like stopping on the line within an inch of the blade to let someone zoom by to be able to then set up a great cross going the other way. Like, they are a very smart team. It just takes someone to hit him in the mouth. And to me, the Rangers just aren't going to be a team that punches anyone in the mouth. They should be, but they're not. I'm not shocked.
You got an invitation here, buddy. Are you willing to go on the show on To Be Blunt with PZ Thursday? Script reading in character. Hey, man, go promote the show.
Peter Pan. Rufio.
Oh, my God. All right, so we're going to leave you guys with that for a minute here. We're going to take a quick break, and then we are coming back with fire. We are getting straight into our quarterback debate. Top 10 list. We're going to go from 10 to 1, and I guarantee you guys are going to be yelling at me. So hold on to that, and we will be back shortly.